Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed on the logic ternary operators. Today we'll be discussing on the logical operators and Python. So what does the logical operators do? Logical operators are used to combine the conditional statements, whether it may be and, so whether we may be using or whether we may be using not, whether we may be using not, right? So these three things we can make use of, right? So before getting into the example part, let me tell you one thing. And we can just make use of and. It will return true if both the conditions are true. If both the conditions are true, then only it will return true. Or it will return true if at least one is true. If at least one is true and not, it inverts the boolean value. It inverts the boolean value. Let me give here a equals 5. Let's get into the example part. So now let me give b equals 10 here. So if both the conditions are true, then only we will get the, if both conditions are true, then only it will return true when we are making use of and, when we are making use of the keyword and, right? So let's check the same. A greater than 0. Let me give and here, and b greater than 0. Yes, both are greater than 0 here, right? So a is 5 and b is 10. So we have to get the output true. Let's see. Next, we have to go with or, right? So let me give the same thing. A greater than 0 and b less than 0. B is not less than 0, but either of the a or b, either of the one condition, if it is true, then we have to get the output true. Here a is greater than 0. This condition holds good, so we have to get the output true for this one as well. So the final one, let's go with the, we have to go with the not, right? So and or and not. So this one, let me make use of not of a greater than 0. Yes, a is greater than 0, so we will get the boolean value true, and not of true is nothing but false. Not of true is nothing but false, right? So we have to get the output true, true and false here. We have to get the output true, true and false. Let's check the same here, right? So just give me a second here. So this will be a logical operator. So let me copy this one. Let me come here. Let me paste it over here. The terminal.py. So see here, we are getting the put a greater than 0. We have to get the output this one, right? So what happened here? So this one we have to get the output this one true, right? For the second one, we are still getting the false. Why? A I have given 5, B I have given 10. We are just printing A greater than 0 and B greater. So again, and I have given here, sorry, I have to give or here, right? So now we need to get true, true, false. So just give me a second here. So now, yeah, you can clearly see here, we are getting the output true, true and false. So this works absolutely correct, right? So now we have the knowledge on logical operators. Logical operators are basically used to combine the conditional statements, right? So we can just make use of and, we can just make use of or we can just make use of not as well, right? So usually we'll be making use of and or and not. These three things, and or not. So this is fine. I hope the concept of the logical operator is completely clear. Let me summarize this one very quickly. Let me summarize what we have learned till now, right? Logical operators basically help in combining the conditions logically. Logical operators helps in combining the conditions logically. So we'll be making use of and or not, right? So these three keywords you have to keep in mind: and or not, right? So this is it for the logical operators. Next we will be discussing on the short circuit evaluation, right? So next we'll be discussing on the short circuit evaluation. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.